How you doing, guys? My name's Army Dave. Welcome to a video I'm gonna do for you on the Reflection Grand Design 315 RLTS. I'm here at McLean's RV in Fort Worth, located 10100 South Freeway, just shy of Burleson, 35 South. Like I said, guys, this is the premier travel trailer for the Grand Design Reflection line. This is the big boy, the 315 Real Living. We're gonna start moving over here before we go inside. I wanna show you guys the unobstructed pass-through bay. You have motion sensor lighting on the inside. I'm just gonna push that button. You can turn it on and leave it on, or you can set it for motion sensing. You also have your battery disconnect here, and that's very important. So if you're gonna leave your travel trailer for some time, you wanna make sure that you go ahead and disconnect that power. You don't wanna run down your battery if you're not plugged up to shore power. We're gonna walk around here to the front. You have a fully laminated front cap. I really love the way they designed this front cap because everyone knows lighter makes darker pop. That white and black is just gonna look really good going down the road with the LED lights in the front. Big reflection sign as well. You also have two 30-gallon propane tanks that we fill for you for free. You don't have to worry about paying that. We wanna make sure that when you leave here, you're camper. You also have your front electric front jack with your chains, and then your battery will also be attached to it. Come around this side. This is where your water bay is located. Grand Design does a very good job, and you see as the motion sensor lighting comes on, Grand Design does a very good job of making sure that if you forget, you have diagrams that's going to show you how to operate your camper for your dry camping, power fill, and your city water winterize and sanitize. This is the other side to the pass-through storage. Also, keep in mind, check out this flooring. It isn't just some wood, so if that happens to get wet, it's gonna last you a very long time. You also have this area here, so if water does start to spill, this plastic area, it's not gonna ruin your camper, okay? Right here, you also have your landing jacks, your controls, extend and retract. One thing I do want to point out to you guys, the fully laminated sidewall. That is very important for your insulation and your R value ratings, okay? We're gonna come around here. You also have another piece of storage here. One thing I do want to note, this is held up by a magnet, and these are really thick walls. One thing Grand Design does really well, whenever they're cutting out the holes for these storage compartments or the slides, they make sure that this actual wall that was the cutout stays with the wall that it was cut from. That way it's going to ensure that you don't end up with any unnecessary leaking or airflow problems, okay? This is going to be your power source right here, guys. This is a 50 amp because it is the big boy we were talking about. Grand Design has moved to the Goodyear Endurance tires. 5-year warranty on those tires with 1 year, no questions asked. That is an industry-leading warranty. All right, guys, as we continue around to the RV, this is the location of your other landing jacks here. So everything is fully electric on this RV, guys. Back here in the back, okay, you have a receiver hitch, so if you wanted to do the triple tow, you could do that. If you have like some, lightweight motorcycles or a golf cart or something like that you want to take with you, you're able to do that. You also have a ladder going to your roof. Do understand, guys, that one thing with Grand Design, they're building nothing but quality. You are able to walk on the roof and the slides. They're fully walkable, so if you need to get up there and you need to do some maintenance on your roof, rest assured that you're not going to fall through the roof. Also, there's the spot for your backup camera. It's really easy installation. You're going to remove 4 screws, connect the prong, put the screws back in, and the camera is powered by your truck when you're connected to the camper. Let's move around to this side, guys. All right, guys, now we're on the campsite of the RV. I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about the awnings. Not only do they come out really far, they're also adjustable. You can adjust the pitch on the awning, so if you have some water build up, you can go ahead and adjust that pitch and let that water run off. While you're out here enjoying your RV in the shade, you can actually put you a TV outside. Here's some plugs as well as your cable connections. If you come right over here, guys, I've heard a lot of customers say that they didn't like the steps and they would rather have the solid steps. Don't worry, Grand Design heard you. So if you lift this up right here, pull these pins, you can let these adjustable little stands out. They'll come out and adjust to give you a solid stepping surface. You also have your exterior speakers with your lights under your awning. Just gives it a really nice look during the summer and winter nights. I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about the warranty of Grand Design before we go inside. You get 18-year warranty on your roof, 5 years on your graphics, 5 years on your axles, 3 years on your chassis, and 5 years on your tires with 1 year, no questions asked. That is an industry-leading warranty. It's one thing to have a warranty, but it's another thing to have a company that stands behind their warranty. When it comes to customer service, nobody is better than Grand Design. Not only do they honor their warranty, they ships out parts very fast. So if you guys have ever had an RV before, you know getting parts can be a big problem. You don't have to worry about that with Grand Design. Come on inside. I want to show you the inside of the 315 RLTS. All right, guys, we're inside of the Grand Design Reflection 315 RLTS. I'm going to start with the bedroom. First thing I would like to point out is the very spacious closet. Anytime you have a bed that's running east-west instead of north-south, you're going to get this big closet. Also inside the closet, you have room for a washer-dryer combo, or you can do the washer on one side and the dryer on the other. This particular RV comes with a king-size bed, plenty of storage over the bed as well. On the side, you're going to have USB ports as well as 110 plugs. Plenty of storage space under the king bed. And another thing I would like to point out is your heat ducts are vertical instead of in the floor. That's going to prevent debris from getting into your heat ducts, because we all know debris and heat cause fire. Fire is one of the worst things that can happen to an RV. Here's your wardrobe dresser here. Plenty of storage space as well. Notice the quality of the railings on the drawers. It's your TV backer location. You also have your 110 plugs, your satellite and cable with more storage above. LED lights throughout the coach. Notice there's not an AC in here. One can be added, but also notice one thing about Grand Design, the ducts are vented throughout the entire coach. It's going to give you more airflow than your standard square ducting system. It's a figure 8, which they call a racetrack system, and it's going to duct throughout the entire coach. So if you're in here and you don't have an AC, you can run the one in the living room and it'll flow throughout the entire coach. Follow me. Let's go into the bathroom. All right, guys, what I would like to point out is with the Reflection 315 RLTS, or the Reflection travel trailers period, you're going to have from floor to ceiling 7 feet of clearance, okay? I'm about 5'10", and there's plenty of headroom for me in this bathroom. I'm going to step in the shower for you guys so you can see there's still plenty of space. If you're a little bit taller, that's fine. There's a indented light in here to where the taller guys you can fit. Glass doors, removable shower head. Another thing I would like to point out to you guys, you have a porcelain toilet. Okay, you don't have a plastic toilet, as well as your porcelain sink. Really nice fixtures in the Grand Design. Towel holder, they really thought of everything you can think of in a travel trailer. There's your medicine cabinet with little lips so everything doesn't come falling out. All right, let's move on into the kitchen, dining, and living room area. All right, right here as you walk in the door, guys, this is going to be your control panel. You have your slide controls, your awning controls. You can check the status of your fresh tank, your black tank, your gray tanks, as well as your battery. Really good countertops. You have a really big island right here in the middle with your sink. I have had customers say, Army Dave, that island seems a little big. Don't worry, you have opposing slides in here. It's going to give you plenty of room. And the reason why Grand Design put this island in here is because they have to have somewhere to put the sink. If they don't put the island in here, then the sink goes over here and it takes up some of your counter space. This sink with these covers is going to give you a lot more prep space for when you're cooking. Speaking of cooking, here's your stove here, as well as your oven. And you do have a microwave here as well. For all my ladies and wine drinkers, here's a wine holder. You can turn your glasses upside down and put them there. It'll give it a really nice touch to this area. This is your pantry here. As you can see, motion sensor lighting throughout. Now let's swing over here to your entertainment center. You're going to have plenty of storage on both sides of your radio. There's your radio with your Zone A and Zone B. Zone A being inside the RV, Zone B being outside. You can run them independently or you can run them both at the same time. You have your TV here with your electric fireplace. There's nothing better than turning all these lights off, turning on your theater seating lighting, your fireplace, and enjoying a good movie, guys. Blackout shades, more cabinetry, more storage. If you're an RVer, you know there's nothing more important than the quality of an RV and the storage. I'm going to show you guys the Trifold Sofa real quick. So you're going to take those two pillows off, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. I'm going to lift this sofa up with one hand. You can let these adjustable legs down and then let this down. And I'm going to lay down here, give you an illustration. Like I said, I'm 5'10", and I can lay here, or I can lay here, and I'm still comfortable. To put it back, you're just going to go in reverse. It's really simple. Once again, one hand. For my older couples, want to make it really easy for you so you don't have to do a lot of work. Let that down. Replace these back pillows. Now we're going to move over here, as I was talking about earlier, with your theater seating. These seats, not only do they recline, they massage, heat, and light up. This is a very comfortable place to watch movies with your significant other or your family. All right, guys, let's talk about this booth dinette a little bit. It comes with 2 chairs and a bench, okay? If you want 4 chairs, you can actually remove this backer of the bench and pull this bench out and put you 2 more chairs in there. This is a very good bench right here. More storage. Storage is the name of the game. You can also move this bench over there to the love seat and use it as a footrest. Really comfortable place to have your lunches, your dinners, and your breakfast. Speaking of food, let's go over here and talk about this refrigerator. You have a Norcold double door refrigerator and freezer. Plenty of space in there for your food. You can bring plenty along with you while you're camping. Another thing I would like to point out, guys, is you have your max air vent controls here. It's up there in the ceiling. You can open that vent. One thing you want to make sure you do is you want to remember to close that vent at the end of the day. The last thing you want to do is wake up to a puddle in your kitchen. You also have your AC here. This particular unit has one AC. We talked about it's ducted throughout. But if you did have a second AC, you would actually have a second control. So you could keep it on 70 in here, and you might want it a little warmer in your bedroom. Put it 72, 73. All right, guys, that was the Reflection 315 RLTS 2021 version. My name is Army Dave. I thank you guys for being a part of this virtual tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, call up to the store, McLean's RV in Fort Worth. Ask for a salesman. Any one of us can be able to help you. Hope to see you guys soon, and God bless.